once. No, I beat him.
I beat him when he was the 49ers. This league in MxL.
Yeah, he's the first person I ever played. Whoop my ass.
The first person I ever played, I think, was the Cowboys. No.
No, mine was the Cowboys.
Who was the first team the Lions faced?
I guess you could just look it up.
I think it was.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium.
The Cardinals. Oh.
The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sports.
This was after when he made all these. I think I actually only lost by 10 to that time.
Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins.
Maybe because he probably didn't have too good of a team.
Yeah.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Did any of you watch the one thing last night, the Players League tournament?
I watched some of it.
I just watched Trey Young just dunk 5 times in a row against Harrison Barnes with Giannis, and I was like, okay, Trey Young's winning this. I don't need to watch it anymore.
Yeah, that one was a blowout.
Giannis just going off.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first
I know
play
he was like
produces 6
absolutely
yards,
destroyed.
brings up second
Like, him,
down.
like he couldn't do anything. Literally, you're just like Harrison Barnes would bring the ball down the field. I mean, down the court, turnover.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Well, it didn't give me my...
Hello?
This fucking game.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, that's a pick.
Trying for Brown, and it's
Classic
intercepted.
Eric.
Picked off by Sidney Jones.
Oh, a pick.
He should be suspended.
Why?
Brown?
Did it get announced?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know what happened to it.
I didn't see any.
I like how Spur gets.
Who?
Jake gets suspension, but you guys broke it. They did get nothing.
Yeah, because I didn't get any notification for like suspension. I was like, trying to see like what.
There was 3. JB wants to lower the game time.
That's right. I've thought that for a while.
I mean, I kind of agree with it. Because literally our scores are going super high, our stats are super high. 9 minutes, I say we go down to like 7 minutes.
7 minutes would be nice.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays.
Good haul.
I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think.
Wait, 40K stubs.
Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets
I thought you made 35K profit.
his play gets that much better too.
Yeah, but you know, and today.
Did you buy stuff?
No, I'm just sitting at 84K.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you saying like you go up 40K every past 2 days?
Run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the
No,
25
like,
on 2nd
yeah,
and 10.
I've just made 40K.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Price might go down more.
How's the price going down? He's not being used.
What do you mean?
IRL.
He's a prospect card. So his stats are literally going to stay the same. His prospect card.
Everyone's stats are the same.
For a long time, actually.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Bro, I got fucking chewed out by that customer this morning. First stop, dude.
Were you so pissed after that?
I was so fucking pissed. Because this dude, like his son came out first. He's like, my dad didn't want this treated. He's older, he's probably around our age. I was like, oh, well, just have him call the office and they'll cancel it for you. Should be no charge. And then he comes out and he fucking like hits on my window like a little kid looking at a fish tank, tapping the fucking glass. I was like, what the fuck? He like looking inside it. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Get out of here.
He just went off after that, I'm guessing.
And he was just pissed because he bought seed to seed the lawn, and there's no notes.
Fucking office again.
Fucking office, man. They're fucking horrible. They're trash.
Are they even worse this year or something?
They're horrible. They're horrible. And what's annoying? Yeah, I already told you this in the Snapchat. Once we get round 2 starting, with all these new sales being promised next day apps.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have like so much shit. And fucking, I told Craig that I'm expecting us to get, like, I'll be expecting us to get to 280 K days. He's like, how the fuck do you even do that? I said, you fucking haul ass and.
I mean, were we doing it all
literally,
like...
you haul ass and don't fucking, like, cut corners. Yeah, you gotta cut corners. And, like, if you're doing 280 Ks that much, like, how are you not skinny? He said to me, I'm like, I don't know, dude. You're asking the wrong man. I don't know. I have no idea why I'm not skinny. And he started talking about like Five Guys and shit.
Started going good after that.
Yeah, started talking about all this food and
shit. But yeah, the office is terrible. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Are they literally actually doing that? Like cutting down, like putting down the price of like the square footage of people's houses, and also lowering the price just to get the sale.
Yep. They're doing. You got guys breaking $23,000 sales records in a day.
Who did that?
I'm the new guy.
And he's definitely fucking doing that. What the hell?
And they get to be home drunk, bro. Just
I know.
Chilling. I said if I got to be home, I'll be in a party with you two. Fucking playing PS4, doing calls, dude.
Dude, here's what I'm thinking. They're literally just all getting drunk, playing video games, or watching Netflix, listening to calls, and then just forgetting about them and not putting the notes in. That's what I think.
Guarantee it.
That's literally what's happening. That's what I think.
I mean, Steve's getting drunk out of his fucking mind. Did you see what he bought? Him and his,
I haven't.
Good thing, I'll send it to you.
Rosen will throw. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Like, I don't fucking... And then there's fucking... Nope, the office won't ever be held accountable for anything. What the fuck? He's not working. He's fucking getting drunk.
Well, he's fucking selling, man. You can't tell he's not working. He's selling. He broke the week record sale or sales for the week record.
Steve did?
Yeah, did you get that email?
No, well, wait, was it the virtual? Was it the virtual like update, 3-minute update?
Yeah.
I didn't. I really kind of skimmed through it.
Well, or Dylan got a shout out, but if you go down, it tells you, like the whole letter, it tells you.
I just know we have one new guy coming tomorrow, Monday. Spencer.
Yeah, that's the new guy.
What do you mean, Spencer?
Spencer, the new guy, Dylan's neighbor.
Oh yeah, him. Well, it didn't even say him.
Oh, it didn't.
In the email, it didn't. I thought you were talking about like that Spencer we already have. I was thinking, did he just get fired and rehired or something?
The left side,
Yeah.
usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they construct.
What about? Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
And we have a family barbecue on a Sunday. Why can't it be fucking Saturday, dude? Let us get fucking trash.
Because we're probably gonna have to work Saturday.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
They said we're gonna cut down on Saturdays.
And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own.
Is this like the most Saturdays you worked in the starting year so far?
No, not even close.
You used to work a lot.
Yeah, dude. We worked like the first 4 Friday or Saturdays, and then like it was like every other one.
I don't
It was
know.
the fucking dumbest shit, dude.
I
Made
don't-
bank, but dumb as shit.
I do not know if I like full day Saturdays, honestly.
From last year, and the year before, I made $6,000 less.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know
line
that,
up is
right?
kinda
They
nice
have a
with
script
Giambi,
to start
Gallo,
the
and
ball
Jones.
game, and typically those scripts go between
No one
12
cares
and
about your damn
24,
lineup.
25 plays.
You're trash at that game.
Touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
What
I think
about-
they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this
If
drive.
what Brendan was saying is real 4Ks being 18Ks, I really feel like they just forgot to put the note in.
Or put a
Right, sorry.
1.
Or what?
Or put a 1 in front of the 4.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Try to sell for 14.
That's probably what happened.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going deep.
I pressed the wrong button there. It worked out. It worked out.
He pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for the Ravens. 49 yards.
I meant to press X, but it worked out.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They're looking at a
Thinking
first
Reggie
and goal
Jackson
from about
so
the
far.
9.
Why Reggie Jackson?
Only about
Who's your
a
second
yard
base?
as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Torres now.
Defensively, pretty good start
I just
there
don't
with
hit
their
as
backs
well
against
with.
the wall.
I mean,
That's a win
I just
for the
I
scout
can't.
troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
What's wrong with that
Keep
Ryan?
coming after him, put the pressure on them.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. He'll run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz
What?
that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead...
I was thinking, should I try to go for the touchdown or should I just slide and not fumble? So I went for the slide and not
But
fumble.
you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. They missed a field goal on their last
but-
drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal. And he will take it.
Other than that, Austin, was your day fine?
Touchdown. Bryce Love
Yeah.
with his
Well,
6th
no, the oversized
touchdown
lawn
of the
pissed me
year.
off, but
As his guys are on the board here in this
other than
first
that,
quarter. Able to
What about that
punch
new
in on
guy?
third down, makes it easier
Annoying
for those
still?
guys on the sideline.
I mean, he's annoying as fuck.
Decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead.
He's gotten a lot
All the good
better.
coaching staffs do.
But
When you sent me that Snapchat where he said Dylan taught me this, he took a picture. I was fucking laughing.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time.
My game got canceled.
Very many teams, if any, entering
Your Madden game.
kind of run there on their high.
And I love that word because every team in the
In
league,
MxL.
He said, got called into work to take force when that helps.
Hey, we're the team you need to deal with. It's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak,
You wanted to play it, did
they
you?
could very well be that team and gain that
Yeah,
confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
You just want RJ2 to stay #1. That's why.
Huh?
You want RJ2?
SNL.
Oh, SNL.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush
Eric,
like
I didn't
that,
make the playoffs.
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness
In this
against
league?
them as this game goes on.
Yep.
I'm going to hit them with a screen.
Is it really? Like,
I didn't make it.
Even with your record?
With my record, didn't make it.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Whack.
I mean, Jake's been in the same boat.
True.
Here's Rosen to throw.
Didn't make it. No, it's a shame, but it is what it is.
36-yard line, taken down.
Ain't nothing about it.
8 yards.
Could, but can't now.
Completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And it's out.
Like, you're not in the playoffs, and then, like, in the AFC, the 9-6 Colts have a chance playoffs.
Through 1 quarter,
We think he's out.
You think he's out?
Yeah. But in this league, I'm what 11-4. Yeah, I'm 11-4. I'm 2nd seed.
Who's #1?
Oak, and he's 12-4. Or 13-3, I think. One of the two.
When you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying
The
to figure out
competition
how
is
to
not
fix
as
things
good
up.
in
Tried
SML.
a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the
In this league, it's like the top are top, and then there's like the bottom.
that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, in this, I should say there's like, you have like the 3 best in each division, and then you have like for each conference, and then you have like decent players and then bad players. I mean, you can argue that the competition is a bit more balanced than MxL, but definitely MxL has more tougher opponents.
Play action. It's Jackson. Uncorks one for Davis. Into heavy traffic.
An arm punt.
Intercepted.
That's just going to get returned.
47. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope up. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tyus Bowser leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd and long here for Rosen. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them.
Yeah, my last house though, Austin, was really like just like that 13K that you said. I had to use my entire reel to even pull, and I had to pull from both sides of both gates to get to the entire backyard.
Dumb, isn't it?
But I could hear and feel the
Shit is just dumb.
Guess what? Right? There's a new sale.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain
How
possession.
it goes.
No
How it goes, big dog. How
I
it
know his
goes.
coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Oh, that's right. I got MW remastered.
You got MW2. Oh, you're playing the campaign.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
This thing better not be big enough.
Take care of it, but you have to be careful about
That's what
being
she said.
too cautious, because now you can't run any
Bro.
offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I just need to do the same play what I did to win against Dylan in the last play.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, I'm an idiot. That's all cool. I don't care.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run here with Balaj. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of
Pairing the
5,
down.
here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides
46.
of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of
Or
your
just
gaps,
because
you
no
don't
one
fit
wants
the
to
run quite as well, 'cause
press
you're
their
headed towards the
file.
ball carrier with abandon.
They run it with Balaj.
If
He is taken
companies
down
would
at the
compress their
20
files like
after
they
a short
used to,
gain of 2.
and like they used to for the Xbox 360 and PS3, we could literally score every game.
But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
What
You
the
can run it back
fuck
inside
up,
later.
Gus?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now it's Rosen. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Running to start the drive is Love. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now he'll tuck it and run. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Balaj. And an alley to run. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. 45 yards on the ground.
At the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Jay, alert, alert.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on 1st down. Love. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. On second down now, it's Love, and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here we go. You better be
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Gain 8 levels.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Go down.
Is it?
I mean, I seem to gain a lot of levels in Go down.
Space, drop just inside the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing on second and 8. Jackson.
Nice, Eric.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Nice, Eric.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on
That was a
the
big
lead
pass
and
interference,
take it to the
though.
locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got it. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second.
How is that not a touchdown?
They will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
Ball didn't
as
cross.
They stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
No, because he left. He had it in his left arm, and like everything else fell in except for that side. Do you have a backup catcher on your bench?
What do you mean?
This one in. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Oh, on my bench? Yeah.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Why?
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to
I have Fudge and I have Gary
Offensively,
Sanchez.
they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second
Why?
quarter. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get
Do you have a
3
backup catcher?
to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
They usually do.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second.
Probably will.
They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
I'm getting close to just having diamonds all around.
Did you buy Ali?
They get set to start the drive. Time
Yeah.
for a final kneel
I'll
down
probably
or
do
a
that
safe
one.
run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can
I don't understand this, dude. I squib kick at the end of the half because there's only 3 seconds. He gets the ball, dives, and then he just runs the ball to end the half. Why didn't you just not want to end the half?
Right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Yeah, he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
The fact that he's only up by 2 touchdowns when I've thrown 4 interceptions this game.
How many has he thrown? That's all one.
Just 1.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
You get you some Amir Garrett.
Big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
I do want him. I heard you just have to do the moment.
Stay on the ground. Ball rush again.
And there's
At the 50 after a
why does Gus never stop barking,
They're
dude?
trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
The only thing that sucks is like you can't like exchange him like you would in Granderson to get points for the program.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
You have to pitch 1 inning,
From
strike out
midfield
2
now, here's
batters.
Rosen.
That'll walk.
On the right side open is Gesicki. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup
It's only a
there.
3-inning game.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not
Pitch 4
worked to
innings,
this point.
strike out 6
Yeah, I have a
batters.
vision right
Don't
now
give up
of
3
everything
runs.
that was discussed in
And
the
like you
half
actually have to
just
pitch
being
4
torn in
innings.
shreds
It's
or
not
being
just
erased
strike out
off of
6
the
batters.
Microsoft Surface tablets because
Strike
none
out
of
3
it is
batters,
working.
just
They are
2
really locked in on offense.
And now it's Rosen looking.
No,
Steps
win
away
the
to his
3-inning game's
left.
not bad because you get to use like the teams
He's
they
just
use
going to
in the
dump this one
tournament.
off to his fullback out of the
Like you get
backfield.
to goat it out.
And he'll be
on
brought
offense.
down inside the 20 at the 19.
I wonder why they did an Amir Garrett
And that'll
card.
make it 2nd down.
Because he won the tournament.
Oh, like they actually did the players tournament where they all played MLB.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know that?
I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, it was only 4. It was Amir Garrett and Trevor May and Hunter Pence and Blake Snow.
Now Rosen. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, this was like last week.
Oh, cool,
2K,
Humphrey.
It's there,
and
complete.
2K does it and they get it
Stopped a few
I know.
yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
MLB, they're just
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Sometimes
Ryan
it's design,
2K,
and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket.
Dude, he was so
move, and make
cringy.
something happen. And on
Like,
that play, he was able to
not
get
even
on the
that,
run
it was just
and was still
bad, like-
accurate throwing the football.
it just seemed like he felt so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
And he was just like bad talking.
Here's a run with Balazs.
Monotone can be.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of a
You know, I don't know
yards.
why when
Third quarter,
he's
you've
like
got the lead,
in
you're not
strong,
ready to go
I should
into
just
that
expect a
4-minute
stretch because
offense
that's
to
all
close
he's
the
gonna
game
do.
out. But a running game can really benefit your team right
Like
now.
here, this is gonna be rough because he's in I formation. I don't know which way he's gonna run this stretch. Yeah, look, it's a stretch though.
Balazs. And he is is in.
That's honestly why I
Touchdown,
kind of like
Miami. Kalen
But-
Balaj with
Because, like, you
touchdown
don't know
number
which way
20 on the year. But the Dolphins are able to
If you just
extend
straight up
that
shove it,
advantage.
pretty much knows
Still
it's
plenty of
coming.
time left
Yeah.
in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation.
Did you watch any of that players tournament then for the MLB?
Have an emphasis on
Yeah.
starting fast. Game,
Do they use zone hitting?
No matter what, whether it's first
Yeah.
5 minutes, first 3, whatever.
They actually know what
this
they're
was
like
a big
doing.
score to start the second half.
Yeah.
Like, did they get to make their own team do that?
Raven offense set
Or did
at
they
the line
choose
for
it?
this next drive. And their halftime hole now even
I
deeper.
think
And they
they
need a
got to
big
just
drive
make
here
a
just to
team.
answer the
'Cause, like,
first
they all had
touchdown
like
the second
amazing
half
players,
scored
and then
against
like,
them.
they
They
had
were
versions
down
of
at the
themselves that
half.
were like
Now,
ridiculous.
as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
And all the way in
Which
for
I thought was
a
pretty
Ravens
cool.
touchdown. Bryce Love, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
I don't know how
And
they.
the
I don't know
Ravens
if they
cut
just have
into
to choose
that
whoever they
lead.
wanted, live series wise.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to
Which
the
all had the
house.
same.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So
And then one guy
whatever
had
the
like
final
Colton Long.
number
I
is,
don't remember which
a
one it was.
well-deserved seat on the bench. A little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he's up past the 20 to
He
the
hits good with them.
22-yard line.
Yeah, that was my thought. Like he must like play the game and just be really good with him. Like if I was in that and I was choosing a second baseman, I'd be like, sure, Mustafa's.
It was like when I was doing the showdowns for the to get Correa and Otani, Mitch Haniger, oh my god, Kyle Seager, oh my god, I was like, these are the best silvers ever.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive
Yeah,
touchdown.
that's a
here in the
Haniger.
third quarter, but then just
Haniger,
got matched
is it?
and able to go.
So we know
Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Matt Judon
Big.
in there to get
Wait,
him.
what?
And on the season,
It's
now
Haniger,
is
right?
9 sacks for him.
that's
What
the
about him?
second sack of the game.
That's
The
how you
best
say his last
defensive
name?
ends, they do their homework
Yeah.
as much as
I said
offensive guys
Haniger
do.
at
They
first.
know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what
I mean,
moves they need to
you
do to
butcher
set
a lot
them
of
up.
names.
This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Don't need it all back
Like
at
you call-
once, but you figure they're going to
call
need
Rutchinson.
something here. 17
It's
yards
alright.
to go on second
I know
down.
it's like Rutschman or something.
Now a handoff
Rutschman.
Yeah.
left to right.
It just sounds better. It just sounds better saying
9
that
yards on
name.
the pickup
It just
that
sounds
time,
better.
So he got more than half of it back.
Like it's
But it's
literally
still a
just
third
man
and
at the
8.
end. You put it to the
While
sun.
the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun.
It just sounds
keeping
better.
it on the ground. The guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game.
Richmond doesn't
and haven't
sound-
found an
doesn't
answer
sound
yet
as
to slow
cool.
down the running game.
Like Ali Rutchinson. That sounds way better.
Adley Rutschman.
And on
Ellie
third
Rich.
down, a nickel formation here defensively.
That sounds way better. to me.
To throw is Rosen. This is Johnson, he's got it. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Yeah, 99. We're talking about the silver version.
The silver one with like 90
faster
speed.
passes and they're going that fast. Any hesitation
Well,
as
his
a quarterback
99,
that
I
the
think,
deflection,
is
if you
second
miss,
base.
might be bigger and lead to an interception.
But it's secondary
Yeah, the
to
deflection
catcher.
works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
That would actually be a
This will
sweet
be
play
stopped
to
about
just
2 yards shy of the
have,
marker. 8-yard
you know,
gain, second and
make
2.
any kind of substitution.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I love doing that. Like that's why, like, that's one thing about Gallo. You play outfield and first and third.
And his fielding's good.
Yeah. Dude, I hate that the AL East
Facing
card.
a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
What's that card?
Roberto Alomar. I mean, he's a good. It's a second baseman. He's a switch hitter. I mean, he's a good fielder.
B.J. Hill able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I mean,
The
he's
amount of
fast, but
sacks
like
that they've absorbed in
not
this
killer
game is
fast.
absolutely
He's like a
extraordinary.
good
Let's just
amount of
face it.
Can't really
This
steal.
offensive line, flat out, cannot
he's
handle
just
this
really a
pass rush.
contact
It's been
guy.
demonstrated time and time again.
They'll
Like,
need
it's
to
not
get
like
it to the
insane
30
contact.
for
I
a
mean, his power
first.
is just
This is
very
3rd down.
and average.
A play fake to
He's a
Balaj,
switcher.
now Rosen. And he's
I mean,
gonna
all I
go
would really
down
have to do is
again.
get Chris Sale.
Matt
Dude, I've just
Judah
sacked him out of
has
fucking
now
field goal range.
recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Here's Matt Hawk now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
Maybe I could collect free agents.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot.
Stadium.
And no return
I think you
here.
just get
Where
stubs
will they
for
spot
stadiums.
it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Bro, that's dumb. That is so dumb.
It's like, I don't want stubs, I want XP.
Offense set at the line for this
Yeah.
next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at
Well,
least
give me
get on the
money.
board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit.
I got horse collar,
Maybe
dude. That was
maybe
gonna be
go
another
2 minutes.
touchdown
Who
run.
knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That one
I
good
saw
for
someone
13 and a
somewhere
Raven
said that they
first
started
down.
collecting free agents at
I'm okay
38K.
with the call
and
there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores.
Oh, what?
The running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
I don't think that adds up, really.
I mean, you do get a lot of stubs for it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
And I mean,
first
you
and
don't know
10.
how much they already had. Like how many free agents they already had.
They'll run again with Love on first down. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
You know, I was thinking about it last night. I could really get the AL
6 yards on that last play.
East and
Here's
Central
2nd and 4.
collections.
You could?
Yeah, because the Central's
To throw is
they just
Jackson.
went bored.
He's got
And
his
the
man.
East
It's
all really
Andrews.
left to Sale because
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And then I mean the Twins, I think they just add up because it's like a lot of golds. It's not too bad.
This offense in desperate need of a
Dale
conversion
West.
as they come up on 3rd down.
So much.
He can run for it, and he will. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 57 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either. But, boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense, guys dropping off into coverage. Their eyes
I only have like 100,
somewhere
like
else.
the
And
last,
guess what?
like right before, like it says collect all.
That's fielded in the end
Because I
zone.
think it,
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
yeah, it was 364.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the
But March
football. 'Cause
October,
this
I mean,
game's starting to
not
tighten
bad.
up.
In a basketball
Is it really
sense,
not?
you think about taking a little bit of the air out
I mean,
of the ball,
it takes a
right?
while,
Maybe
yeah,
milk
but
some
like-
clock, limit the possessions. In this case,
enjoyed it.
they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs,
didn't
put
make,
together
like,
a drive,
ridiculous
and keep it
trades.
away from them. It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep
you
two
can't
hands on
offer
the
trades,
football
but like
and bring it into
you
his
can.
body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Once again, they'll
Trades
come
will
up
be
on the
offered.
26-yard line.
Yeah, but you can also like you can target players.
Here's Rosen. And he comes
And
back
like I
with
just
one
did
complete.
Kevin
50
Kiermaier,
catches for him
Danny
now
Murphy,
on the year, and he's
David
got a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end.
It's
And
just
let's
a trick
face it, it is
too.
hard to overthrow.
What is Josh
a
Hader's
6'6" target.
pitches?
Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really
Alright,
do,
so
and it reminds me of what
did you
one
read the
great tight end
subreddit at
told me
all?
once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know,
Like
kinda
they were,
put it up on the top shelf where the
well, no,
kids
they were
are.
hating on fucking Amir Garrett, saying how trash he was. That card is, but then like some guy pointed out he's literally exactly like Josh Hader, and he gets no hate.
Because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up
I mean,
front,
a
and
two-seam
maybe
is,
a guard
I mean,
can
it's not
slide
that
up to the
much
second level and block a linebacker,
in-game and
that's when you have
live.
success running the football.
And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Give him 15
And depending on,
yards on that one. And
there's
the
one guy
Dolphins have a
on the
first
land, I
down.
don't remember who it was, but like his two-seam was 3-3, his team 3.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So in Raven territory now, here's a first and 10
I mean, it's a
at the
dime.
39-yard line. Back now in
Yeah.
Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also a Dolphin lead to begin
there's no
quarter
diamond
number
relievers you can
4.
buy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
But I mean, really are closing pitches actually.
Yeah, no, I'm talking
Get this inside the 30.
Yeah.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
But you said you accidentally bought him.
Yeah. I mean, it was a difference of like 40 stubs, like on a carrier.
Oh, I accidentally bought Garrett Cole.
They still got, I didn't even know Curtis Grander's still in this game.
Wait, like as a free agent?
Yeah, he's a 68 overall.
Now Rosen on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Rosen will throw.
Oh!
Look at this. They get the
Jake, watch the stream.
It's intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Huh?
He's insane.
How did he catch that?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
It's a
plotting
catch.
for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Like, do people like try to flip these?
Got it. Mark 52. Mark 52. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check 50. Check 50. It's free. It's free. Bravo.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for
I love it when I notice something like that.
62 yards.
Oh, or you can just bomb it deep.
Yeah. It's 6 receptions for his 168 yards. I have 209 yards passing.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for first and 10.
See, now imagine if you just had another top receiver.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Even though he's not like my guys in the finals.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down.
Oh yeah, defensive pass interference. I'll take that.
So
I take that all the time.
Pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his second touchdown on the season, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here.
I can't believe I actually made a comeback. Not gonna lie. With the Eagles.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Jung Ho Kong. He's still in the game.
Who?
Jung Ho Kong.
First down,
wasn't he a
Miami
gold
as
like
they
a
get
couple
set
years
to
ago?
start the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't
Oh,
mean
was
to go back and say, well,
yeah,
he couldn't one going. Finish things off
and he was stuck in
as long as you
Korea.
can.
I remember that. Like that was the year that happened. And you're like, well, at least I got a guaranteed gold the entire year.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way
Did he ever come back from that?
30, here's 1st and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
I remember seeing something about it.
On first.
No, it might have been because this says the Pirates end tumultuous tenure of Jung Ho Kong.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, it does need.
Now they try the right side here, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Why is this guy so expensive? Why? Why is this guy expensive?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Open pass.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far,
You just wanna.
let me do this a little
I just
bit
want
of
some
math.
packs though.
Have my fun.
4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up.
As long as I have some
1st and
packs
goal.
though.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And he will take it in.
Miles Boykin, I traded to him to the Dolphins for the old user.
Miles Boykin with his 16th touchdown of the year.
You gonna go for 2 or something?
Taking the lead.
I hope you do. And if he's going for 2.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
Yeah.
They're going to try and run.
Damn it, he got it. I was hoping he didn't get it, and then.
Yeah, that would be.
And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
I don't know if I would do that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I mean, this game's pretty much pointless. He's 11-4, I think. I'm.
Stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Like what, 7-8?
I mean, I don't know if he's fighting for a bye week or not. He might be looking.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Price drop off.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one a lot.
Why does this guy have 97
before
orders
the
and 7
game,
stubs?
he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, no.
97.
This guy has 102 at 7.
Well over 300 pounds. He's a
I'm going to flip some comments here.
Now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
We're desperate, dude.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun handoff now for Love.
Nice block, dude. You ran right into him and you did not even block on him.
Go anywhere. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Remember when you can only have like
complete. Smith has it.
Yeah.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each
people out there who want to play like franchise versus the show, or they don't put down dynasty.
Airing it out for Hamilton, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards.
Oh, he actually bought him on
3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
That makes some Snapchat.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
He's playing like double A.
This is Love. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
He won't ever. I don't.
You don't think? I mean, I can't imagine he takes it too serious.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up with
really
a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 8 yards out as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
I never do that.
What?
When I open pass to like get a player.
Oh my god, I actually got the 2-point
I
conversion.
didn't even realize. You got a touchdown.
I did a QB draw, and he had the blitz on me. I just did like a loop around with Lamar and just ran it in.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 to 24-yard line.
What?
You made the comeback and then, you know, tie it up, and then he takes the lead, goes for 2, gets it, and then you go back down and do it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive,
Whenever it's a really good game, it always ends with one thing: me losing.
Beat Dylan.
I would think that
That is true. That is true.
Confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it now out of the gun. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Throwing now is Rosen. Being chased out left. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Man, how did I know it was going to be a switch to the right?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but
The only run play I know you can be front has always been a stretch.
There, and it's 3rd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with.
He used his last timeouts on 3rd and 7 with 15 seconds left. If you get, what are you doing? Unique, are you gonna? What? It has to. It has to.
The line to gain is the 33.
If he doesn't get this, if he doesn't get out of bounds, he loses. I mean, it's going into overtime. I mean,
Oh, I still have so more to go, dude.
Here's Rosen. He's going to let this one go deep. And it falls incomplete.
He's lucky,
after
dude.
almost being
He's so lucky.
intercepted. A
Going for the
pick that
field
would've been
goal.
Great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And we've got a timeout.
That should have been an interception.
Right now, everything
Oh, the pressure.
on the right foot.
It's a long one too.
This from long,
Yeah.
very long range.
Good ice.
Oh, he missed.
He had the distance,
You
but
could
it's no
probably chuck up
good.
a Hail Mary.
Wide to the right,
You could probably,
and a
you might
costly
have
one
to
there as this game
time
remains
to
tied here in the 4th. So it's an empty possession, and it's
He has
a
4
kicker,
seconds left.
not the way
I'm
you
just
wanna
chucking up
start
a
your
Hail
day's
Mary.
work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing now is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Inside the 5.
Did you fucking
And he does.
No, there was a whole offensive holding.
Flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over.
Sucks.
If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown.
The fact that I got it too is what I feel like that's what made it worse.
The idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, leave it up to a field goal, and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. First throw in overtime now for Rosen. Going up top.
Oh, and he makes that catch. That's cool.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Ooh.
So
you know what's the worst thing about it, too? That was a defensive pass interference because he was holding his one arm back and Hollywood caught it with one arm.
Well, the worst thing about it is if he would have gone to either of the guys on the right side,
to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Me?
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still.
Oh, are you talking about your play?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On that one where he just made that ridiculous catch, though, the guys on the right, I mean, there were 2 of them and then 1 safety, so I mean, whatever that happened.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
What I don't get is why overtime isn't 9 minutes.
How much was it? 5 minutes?
That one caught out wide by Boykin. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They come up in an offset eye.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They'll try to run this one in.
Okay, one.
He's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
At least now you don't have to play Madden for a little bit.
So for
Yeah,
the
that's true.
Dolphins,
Can
final
focus on
win means
MLB.
they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact